Hello. So, we got some Moscato. Girl, we're about to cook some shit and hope it turns out for the best. Just like other things. I am recording on my cell phone because reasons. We're gonna be cooking. I don't know what we're cooking, but it's gonna be hopefully good and delicious. Otherwise, oops! I'm gonna try to make some type of, I think, like walking tacos. Delicious! Let's go ahead and find some stuff in the fridge. Oh, there is. We got a stowaway. Look at it. Ooh, nasty. I'm still gonna eat it. So, I got this fajita mix for all you. That's what it looked like. And I'm gonna heat it up in this pan and stuff. Now let me try to set this camera up. Okay. I might just squat like a motherfucker so I can show you how to cook. Show the whole picture. I cannot tell. It needs to be like there. Perfect! But it's not gonna work because reasons. It's not showing. Nobody wants to see that. So the first step is to put oil in. I already did this because I forgot to turn the camera on. You see, that's my alcohol. Ooh, I can move that away from that bar. That made a cute little boop. Let's try it again. I can't do it today. Okay, so you got your oil in the pan like such. Move the oil all around the pan. And then you let it heat up for a minute so it gets nice and temperaturized. That's a word today, right? Then you take a drink. This is Moscato. Yeah, get some. So, now that you're beveragized, the next thing you do is test and make sure you test and make sure that this is like warm enough to do stuff with. Yeah. Now my fingers are like all watery and drippery. See all the moisture that's film? That's water. And you go. And it's not sizzling, so it's not ready. Do you hear that sizzle? I think it's ready. Now you open this fucking package. This is hard to do. I'm squatting so low right now. I look like I'm about to take a dump in the road. Like I live in some other place that does that. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. So take some of these fucking little turds, throw them in. And since you just don't want to deal with it, you throw all of them in. And then there's this onion that's being a little bitch, so you eat the fucker. Boom! Now, you make sure that you pay attention to your food because you've been drinking and you like to move a lot like you're doing now. Reach just the camera. That's how you do it. No one's gonna see it because you're gonna edit this shit out. Now that they have been going for a minute, you take some rubber wait, that's not spatula. Tongs! That's what you take. You wanna like, toss it. Then you get real brave and you wanna fucking try to do it the fancy way. And you make a mess! Congratulations. Oh, that is like Fucking yes. Boom! Bah! Huzzah! Boom! Boom! Ooh, that was from the soul, baby. You just realized you haven't put any seasonings on it to make it taste delicious. So now you're gonna add some Mrs. Dash stuff. Whatever kind you like. This is table blend, but I just got Southwest Chipotle. You open it like a fucking champ. Then you dump some on. I don't know if this is a lot. Who cares? And then table blend, because that always fixes all your shit. And then you do stuff. And I burnt myself. Cooking when you're drunk is dangerous. My neighbors are home. Now that you've made a big ass mess in your kitchen, make a bigger mess! Just switch to the hands-free camera, because now they can see your dirty dishes that you let pile up because you're a lazy motherfucker. So yes, we got this stuff going. See, it's all pretty and sizzleistic. And you just realize your shit ain't thought out well enough. So now you have to wait and put that shit somewhere else so you can finish cooking. Hannah, listen, Hannah. I know that it must be difficult because I could not do what you do. I can't make stuff into real life. I can't make like fucking things out of food. Well, I can cook, but alcohol's almost gone. But I can't do the life lesson stuff because that's your channel. That's what you're able to do. I am just drunk and I'm cooking and let's cook. So now that your veggies are on fleek, you gotta transfer them to another thing. Words are hard. Let's just try one of these vegetables. Oh yeah, that's right. I closed it with my mouth. That's the best tool. Your mouth, kids. That gives you ways to speak. It lets you use your mouth and tongue and teeth for many different uses. In the end, you were born with a mouth. Like, come on now. Use that. In terms of using your mouth, let's use it to try some food or something. This stuff right there. Let's try it. Let's take a little taste. And don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself, Day. It's gonna fucking hurt. Oh my god. Do you see that steam ripping off that? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's the onion. Let's give it a taste. Blow on it for safety. That could be used in any part of your life. So blow on anything for safety. That's pretty good. Ooh, that spice is hitting though. Woo! It hits the back of your throat real quick. Where do I put them? Let's find a bowl. Step 2, find a bowl. Lots of angle changes. I know. I'm not a professional YouTuber like other people. Get used to it. That's what you got. So these are pretty done, as you can see. And I have a bowl. This one. I got it for cheap because nobody got money. So you dump them in there carefully so you don't scorch yourself. Oh, it's gonna burn some of these. In life you make mistakes. That's fine. Because who cares? Get off of there. You're a fucking 4-bag doucheboard, okay? Because reasons. That's not. You didn't see that. Now that you got your vegetables taken out, and there's a little piece still left. Don't burn yourself. Well, that's taken care of. Now that your pan is empty, what you want to do is get the meat you chose. I chose chicken, because chicken is everything. I'm gonna put this fucker back on the stove. Done. Then you take your chicken, which you hope is fucking thawed out. Fucking get this shit in there and season this up a little bit too, so it's not just plain chicken. I like doing that. Next up, you put this fucking chicken, ground chicken, or your beef of choice, in the pan. Oh my god. Stabby, stabby. That's like those pimple pop videos. You're welcome. Now you gotta season your meat before it cooks too fucking quickly. Get on that shit. It won't open. Oh. Now that your meat is seasoned, you want to fucking stir it up so the seasoning goes everywhere, not just the top part of the chicken. Quickly. Now let your stuff cook. Do other things in the meantime. You think you were gonna have a great idea, and then you realize you don't. You know what? Failure is a part of life. You just gotta accommodate and make up for what you lack in by doing other things, or taking your time and doing better things with your life than what you're currently doing. Why are you watching this? You should be out doing something. So, you have this meat stuff, and you're like, oh, I think it's not gonna turn out very well. So, to accommodate for your lacking of confidence in your dish, you will look for taco seasoning packets that you may have previously purchased. You just realized you had some Spanish seasoning stuff, so you're gonna add a packet or two to that. And hope it all turns well, because that's all you can hope for with anything. It's like an orange rainbow. Now, I move my chicken from here to the other spot so it doesn't cook anymore. At least until I find something to boom it up with. Now I can see clearly now. I found some seasoning that's taco stuff. No, I'm not sponsored. Get over it. I'm gonna hate myself in the morning when I have to clean this out. Says, blah 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 blah, spoon. No, that's a step. Let's try it this way. We'll add this and dupe it around. Oh, this kind of works better. You have to add water. So just get a cup. The one with your Moscato. That one that's empty. Just put some water and put it in there. Might add some better flavor. Boop. That should be good, hopefully. So now, you decide to clean up a little bit so tomorrow is not as bad and stinky and disgusting and filthy and gross. That's the most you're going to do. Ding. You want to make sure your food isn't burning because you're drunk and you're not paying well attention enough to everything. Just stir the fucking shit up. Life skills are needed to live. Bing. The more you know. Now you go poop because you've been holding it for a while now, and your body's like, hey, you should probably push that out real quick. And then your mind's like, no, so maybe you should shut your mouth. And they get in an argument, and then eventually poop wins because it's like, guess what? Prairie dog. You know what that means? If you do, then you're filthy just like me. Don't judge. Hey, I have vegetables. Oh, and I have meat too. Let's bring them together so they can be friends. Take your lukewarm vegetables, and you just dump them. Now you give it a good toss. Or 2, or 5, or 24. However many it takes for shit to look okay. Toss. Now that your dish is delicious and put together and all accommodated and accumulate, alcohol is a hell of a thing. Now that they're all well in their thing together, you want to eat it. Wait, I don't have taco shells. We have something that's not taco shells, but it's better, deliciouser. Doritos! Ding! Look, all my Doritos. Oh wait, they're not there. Magic trick. 1, 2, 3. Boom, there we have Doritos. Delicious, not so nutritious, but they're the placement for taco shells, and they'll be perfect. And I just dropped them. Now that you got your crushed up Doritos, you want to crush them further. Crush them. Open. Take one out to make sure it's not poisonous. That's a whole Dorito. The bag is all crushed and it smells like fart, but you'll deal. Now that you realize they're not poison, put them in a bowl of sorts, like the bowl you have vegetables in. That makes sense. Less dishes. Boom! Add some chips to there. That's a lot of chips. Regrettably, take some out and put them back in the baggie. You don't want to be 100,000 billion trillion pounds. You're gay. You have many, many partners to hopefully have throughout your life, but for some reason they've been very lacking. Now you gotta do what cave people do and squish it down with your hands. Just make more of a mess that you've already tried to clean up, but just squish it. If you push it along the sides, it actually helps a lot. That'll make it so you can stir it up and have it even, I guess, or something bullshitty like that. Now that your fingers are all covered in some dust of sorts, lick it off selectively. Delicious! Your next step is to add both your meats, vegetable mixture stuff, put it on top of the chipped stuff, and then add other things to it. Bowl full of chippity chips. A spoony thingy. You take your mixture and then you just scoop it up in there. Scoop. That looks like enough. See, it's all still steamy and stuff. While it's still steaming, add cheese that you like. Cheese is the devil, but it tastes delicious, so. I'm adding mozzarella because mozzarella is good. And if you don't like it, that's your opinion, so whatever. That doesn't bother me any. Enough head bobbing for you. So you put this up and then take your mozzarella and dump bits of it in there. That works. Delicious. So now you gotta cheese it up. Find other things to put in there. Sour cream! Teeth are very good openers. All done. Your teeth are amazing. Sour cream. Clean yourself up like the gutter bitch you are. And stay classy, boo. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you are left with. Some meaty pile of food. So take a bite and show your viewers what the fuck it tastes like. You now realize you probably should have cut up the vegetables to a smaller portion. But you're gonna try to eat it anyway because it tastes good, so. This is good. It tastes like sex feels. Don't be fat though, unless you want to be. The power is in your throat. So, cheers and stuff. If you want to watch more videos, I'm sorry. There's a few more. I'm in the previous ones, like, somewhere. Like this if you wanted to watch more drunk videos or something. Maybe if I could do a cooking thing. I don't know though. But just try. Just tell me what you think of stuff and things and I can try to delicious it up. If you want to try this recipe, rewatch the video because bitch, I don't know what to tell you.